Hello, everyone. Today, I wanted to talk about doing things just because you could do them, just because you can. Which I feel like this is a subject where people get lost a lot, and like if we don't really talk about just people, like I get lost a lot in because it feels like you just like day to day. It feels like I think of things to do, and sometimes I go like, okay. So why do that? Why do that? What's the benefit? What's the advantage? What's the disadvantage? Why do that? And because of those questions, and because that that thought process that goes in my head, I just basically don't do stuff, and that is one of the reasons. Like if you go back to the first video I did, um, since I started this like talking thing, which was I want to create, that I tried to do YouTube for a long time and like it never really worked out. So it kind of is also connected to that because like at some point you ask like why do that, and like to do like to get money and to have alternative source of income, or to um I don't know, like get views, or to do good analytics. That's why. It's just like just do it, man. You know, I feel like I'm in that commercial with it. Just do it, but like it's true though, because like you are going to miss out on a lot of fun just because you keep thinking like, okay, why do this? What's the reason behind it? What's the benefit behind it? It's like you just want to have fun sometimes, man. It's like sometimes you sit down like I did today, and I was like, I want to record something. I want to record a video for YouTube. And I was like, I don't know what to make it about, and I don't know what direction to go with it and stuff like that. And then I was like, why make it anyway? Like, if I don't have a plan, if I don't do this, if I don't do that, it's gonna be bad. It's not worth it. And there's no benefit to it. And I was like, shut up, man. Sit down. And if you want to record something, no matter what it is, no matter how bad it becomes, or what how it doesn't matter how good it is, just do it, man. Just like if you want to do it, if you want to have fun doing it, if you feel like doing it, why stop yourself from doing it? If you like, of course, there are exceptions to this rule. Like you might have something else to do that is really important. You might have your responsibilities, your work, your family matters, this and that, or maybe some, I don't know, million things that can be happening, or maybe or can be the reasons why you shouldn't do X thing, because you probably should be doing something else. But if we just ignore that fact, because I mean, you probably have 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day just for doing stuff. And even if not, you just go, you can just postpone the thing a bit. It doesn't really matter timing wise. It's just like if you want to do it, and if you're able to do it, why not? Why does it have to be about something greater than it is? And I do realize that I'm recording this and I'm talking about this, and partly speaking, I am talking to myself because I feel like my own self needs to hear this, is that just it doesn't really matter. If you're having fun doing something, just do that and have fun, and just do that, because what is the alternative to that? So, for example, on my end, things are like this. So, like I could play a game, I could record a video, I could start a side project, I could continue a side project I started like 2 months ago and I forgot about it. I could think of something new and fun. I could go out. I could have. I could go for a walk in a park. I could read. I could, I don't know, play guitar. I could learn a new instrument. I could learn. I could do millions of things because Like at some point, I wanted all of those things. But then I'm like, okay, like why do that? Like, what's the benefit of that? Like, okay, I'll pick up the guitar for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna put it back down because like it's not progress if you're not like fully invested into it and fully doing it and fully practicing. And then like if you do YouTube, like you need to actually keep up with it, and you need to watch the numbers, and you need to this and that, and you can't just do it. And then if you want to read it, like your eyes hurt, and like you're going to read, but like you only need read for 5 pages, and like what's 5 pages worth of reading, right? Like that's nothing. Or you could play a game, but then like you might get a call, and you might have to stop, and like productivity wise, it also isn't too good to do that. And like you get all of those thoughts in your head, and you just don't. But at least on my end, like what is the alternative? Alternative to that is probably sitting on the couch watching YouTube, which weirdly enough, I never get the feeling of should I do this or not? Or like I never analyze the cost, like benefit and like stuff of that. Like why? Because it's the easiest thing to do. It doesn't require your I don't know, it doesn't require your full brain capacity to be working with it, even though other things like, I don't know, whatever I'm doing right now, which is recording a video, or I don't know, playing on an instrument or reading or stuff like that, probably are a lot more, um, I guess, dopamine giving than just sitting down and watching YouTube and being brain dead like that. Uh, you actually get some stuff out of that, and it doesn't matter if you just read for 5 pages or for 100 pages, or if it doesn't matter if you just play guitar for 5 minutes versus 50 minutes. It, you are saying no to yourself having fun. You are saying no to yourself wanting to do something without a reason. Now, will this YouTube thing ever go somewhere? Nobody knows. Do I think it will? Probably not. Should I stop because of that? Probably not. Why do that? Like, I'm having fun. And, like, I might not have fun tomorrow anymore. And, when we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But it's like, why not? Why sit there? Why watch somebody else do it when you do it yourself, and like you want to do it too? Like, stop analyzing it. Stop saying to yourself, like, yeah, but what if this happens? And what if that happens? And I can't do it because of this, and I don't have enough time, and yada yada yada. Just like sit down, figure out what you want to do, like right now. And you might have a difficulty doing that, but like just sit down and try to think about it. And I feel like in the process of thinking about it, it will pop up. And even if it doesn't pop up, you might be looking for a different thing. Like you might be looking for something big, and it doesn't have to be anything big. Just like something really small. Like for like now, like I just sat down, I wanted to record. I was like, I don't know what to record about, and then I was like, let's record about that. Like it's a small thing, but like at the same time, just like sit down, think of that, and then actually do it. Now, if there are actual reasons, as I said, that you can't, like for example, you want to go to like I don't know, you want to travel and like you can't because you don't have a car. I don't know, the weather's bad, you don't have money, so on. I get that, but like probably there is a thing you want to do right now, and you're saying no to yourself for God knows what reason. Stop saying no to yourself and go and actually do it. It doesn't have to be large. It doesn't have to be something special. It could just take 5 minutes. You could just pick up an instrument and play for 5 minutes. You could get a pen and a pencil, and you could just like, I don't know, draw some stuff, sketch some stuff. You could cook if you want to. You could, I mean, I guess watching something is in there too, but like that, because that is basically my default. I don't include it for myself, but like still, maybe watching something that I've been postponing on watching, like some, for example, some TV series that I wanted to see for a longest time, and like just haven't gotten around to it. Um, Going for a walk, that's a big one. That's underrated. Uh, Working out, uh, playing a game, man. Just like, if you do that every day, sure. But like for my end, like if you watch the let's talk about video games video, like that I do have a bit of a problem of actually going into it and like staying uh like a bit immersed into it. Just do it, man. Because like I have that problem because I go into a game and like, for example, like let's take as an example, let's take Elden Ring for example. So I put up the game and I'm sent into a big, huge, beautiful horror world, scary world. It's not really horror, but it's scary. And there are all these enemies, all these bosses, all the choices of weapons, of skills, of what to upgrade, how to get runes, so on and so forth. And then I'm like, okay, I need to like analyze like what's the best thing to do here. Like, what do we do here? Like, how do we level up strength, or do we level up dex, or do we do 50-50? Do we want like an arcane build? Do we want this? Do we want that? And then it goes into like, okay, let's Google what is the best scaling arcane weapon if I'm going with arcane, and then I find something, and I was like, okay, how do I find that? And then I go in and I no, just open up the game, choose a character. You might find like a broken, rusty sword somewhere in a chest, and if you want to use that, even though it does 2 damage, go ahead and use that, even though it does 2 damage. You don't have to set goals. You don't have to achieve anything. You don't have to make it something special. You don't have to make it more than it is. Want to play Elden Ring? Put up, play Elden Ring. Want to play Minecraft? Put up, play Minecraft. You don't need to. I don't know. I don't even know what the people do in Minecraft at these days, but like still. Want to play guitar? Just pick it up and play guitar. You don't need to think about like, okay, what do I practice and how do I become this and that, and how do I play the solo that a guy is playing who's probably played for 25 years religiously, and you're like, okay, I've also played for like 13 years, but like you haven't put in the time, man. It's just like you can't do it. If you want to, feel free, practice and make that a goal, but like don't let that stop you from just picking it up and playing. That's what I'm saying here. Like, it's not bad to have a goal to achieve something. It's just don't let the goal stand between you and having fun slash entertainment slash something interesting slash just feeling good. You get the point, I feel like. Now I've been all over the place in this video, and I don't know if I could clearly communicate my idea and clearly communicate what I want to say today. But this whole thing is new to me, and I feel like it's gonna get better. So yeah, I have a better setup for the camera at least. You might still be hearing the microphone wobble. That's because my microphone arm is really wobbly. Like, even on a small movement, it might do this, and I don't have a shock mount. As I said, I got a tripod for my camera, and also, what else? Yeah, I know. Want to do some good thumbnails and stuff like that. Well, even though I have no idea what to make a thumbnail out of the video for this video, I have no idea. But something's gonna be there. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you comment something, I would be really happy. I'm just gonna say that. And yeah, see you later.